we are doing our presentation today on Persia. Alright, so the map of Persia, Persia originated here, but at the height of its power, it expanded all the way to Egypt and I believe into today, like part of Turkey.
The time period was pretty short. It went from 700 BCE to 224 BCE.
A lot of the key figures were kings. One main one was Cyrus the Great, who was the founder and original first king of the Persian Empire. He did so by conquering Medes, I think that's how you pronounce it. Okay. And also uniting the Iranian people all under one ruler. And he also expanded the Persian Empire by conquering Chaldea in 539 BCE. Another main key figure was Zoroaster, who was a religious prophet, and he was the first one to sort of spread the faith of one monotheistic God. And he's started to spread faith throughout Persia. King Xerxes, he reigned from 486. Oh wait a minute, that's wrong. 519 BCE to 465 BCE, and he tried to conquer Greece once but failed, resulting in a major naval defeat at the Battle of Salamis. Darius I was the third king of the Persian Empire, and he was the first also to try to attack mainland Greece. And also during his rule, he divided Persia into 20 provinces and started a military campaign. The last key figure is Cambyses, who ruled from 550 to 530 BCE. And during his ruling, he attacked and conquered two main Egyptian cities, Memphis and Heliopolis. And since Egypt sort of, those were their huge two cities, they sort of, gave up hope and just crowned him pharaoh in Egypt. And he ruled in Egypt from 525 to 522 BCE.
Okay, so, there's some key events, and one of those was the Battle of Thermopylae, I believe that's how you pronounce it. And so basically what happened was Darius, he tried to conquer Greece and he failed. So then his son Xerxes tried to conquer, where his father failed, and that's where the battle came in. And there was this traitor who betrayed Greece and basically helped the Persians win. And then also there was an Apadana that was built in Persepolis, and it was began being built around 515 BCE, and it was finished in around 480. And it was basically a ceremonial hall, but it was destroyed by Alexander the Great. And Zoroaster, he implied Zoroastrianism in Persia in 600 BCE, and it was basically this idea of monotheism, and basically that religion has impacted the modern day religions of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam.
Alright, the reasons for the downfall of Persia is they kept on killing all of their leaders. Now, two examples of this are Artaxerxes. He was assassinated in 338 BCE. And another example is Arses, who was assassinated in 336 BC. So that's pretty much, they assassinated one guy. 2 years later, they assassinated their next leader. So that kind of, if you don't trust your leader and you keep on killing them, don't really give them a chance to do anything, you can't really be successful. Another reason for their downfall is Darius III lost to Alexander the Great in 331 BCE. This is kind of starts transitioning power over to Alexander the Great when they can't defeat any army that comes up to them anymore. Then shortly after he lost to Alexander the Great, he was assassinated. The final reason for their decline is their rulers became corrupt, so the government couldn't run efficiently. All the rulers implied higher taxes on all their citizens, started becoming greedy, and that kind of gave a bad morale to the people, since they all started getting more poor and didn't have any more money. So they started revolts, which the government couldn't stop since the leaders were corrupt.
Some interesting facts were Persia created the first known vertical axis windmill, which is that picture in the top right. And it was made of bundled reeds and timber, and they used it to pump water and grind grain. And then also another interesting fact was they were pioneers in refrigeration, which is pretty cool. That's their huge refrigerator, and it got like the frigid temperatures in it, and with their refrigerators they were able to create a type of ice cream and yogurt, which is also really cool. And the last thing was they created the first type of poker game, and it was called Sauce, and that's it.
Any questions? Your time?